Good evening, YouTubers, and welcome to another movie review. But this time it's not one, but two reviews, back to back. And I watched these films today. I watched one yesterday, and one tonight, last night, tonight. So what I'm gonna do today is do the first review of the first film, and then the second review, and then give a rating out of 1 out of 10. So, and the first review is OUIJA. Watched this last night. Oh man. You know, I think this film's way underrated. I mean, Jesus Christ. When you watch the second one, I think this film is more appreciated, I appreciate this film more. And I'll tell you why. The film starts off with this girl in this house, right? And she's like, she messes about, hang on, how is it? She's messing about with like a Ouija board, right? And then she tries then something happens. Like, she releases some kind of spirit or something. I can't remember what her name is. This blonde girl. Then some creepy stuff happens where she meets a friend. She kind of goes back in the house, and then she should have just left. There's one part where she's sitting at the table or something, right? Next to the door opens behind her. And that scene was creepy, and I thought, and then the gas comes on, the cooker, the thing comes on, and then and the film starts to kick in now. It really gets creepy. It's like, and then you think, well, why the hell? She should have left. I mean, if I was her, I would have left that house. I would have just left. And anyway, she gets like. She looks through the the Ouija thing, the what do you call that? The thing out, what do you call it? She looks through that, right? And her eyes kind of go white, and the next minute she kills herself. That part's pretty creepy. I think it's an under. I don't know. I've watched it once. I've watched it twice, and I've enjoyed it even more the second time. So I think it's not that bad. It's pretty well acted. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, because the first one she dies, and then some of my friends don't know it until afterwards. The girl I know, she just finds out afterwards that her friends, they think she's actually committed suicide because she puts this like cord around her neck, and she lights with these lights on her, so she commits suicide. I'm not very good at explaining the story, but the film gets really creepy. Of course, later on in the film, they go back to the house and they try to communicate with. They get the Ouija board. They're trying to communicate. A character named Debbie is trying to communicate with her, but they think they're talking to her, but they're talking to someone else in the film. I won't spoil who, but yeah. Yeah, Debbie. What's that thing called where you move it around? I've got a Ouija board over there, but I've never used it since I watched the films. No. I might do one day, who knows. The film, it says on the back, the film is slightly made, and it is. It's really pretty well made. It's got some good special effects in it. It's got some creepy moments. But yeah, the film. I won't make too much. I won't say too much about the film. But the film does have a twist in it, because you think that a certain entity, like or spirit, whatever, is causing the trouble, and then there's a bit of a twist. Who's you think is actually, I won't say, I can't say really, if you've never seen it, I think it's a good twist in it. I like the twist in it. It's really interesting. It does have some creepy moments in it. I like the part one. There's one other scene where I thought was really interesting spot. Where this guy turns up at the house, right, and then one of the friends kind of says, "Oh, I've been waiting for you," and she kind of like walks off through the fence. She kind of goes, and he's kind of like, "Where are you? What are you?" And he thinks, and there's something creepy about it, which is like, then she kind of vanishes. And it's like a bit of a pull run. It's like next minute he gets like knocked back into the pool with his, like pool covering or something. What do you call it? He gets knocked into that. So it's like he drowns in it. So yeah. But then you see him again in the house, and he's like all wet and stuff, and his mouth is kind of covered, and his eyes are, it's creeper. But yeah, it's a really creepy film. What other scenes did I like? Trying to think what else happens in the film. I only saw it yesterday. I've always forgotten what happens in the film. I mean, there's a lot happens in the. I mean, I think it's an underrated film myself. I mean, I watched it last night, and I watched it a few months last year was it? And I thought I did a review on it, but I didn't. I thought I had. Maybe I did, but maybe I can't remember if I did a review on it. But you know, if I did, I did. So I might as well put both films together. I thought the acting's really solid. Some really creepy moments in it. Oh, that's right. When they're going to get there's one part where she goes up to the attic to get the Ouija board. To get the she's looking for stuff, right? And next minute, a torch kind of like moves, and it kind of like next minute you see his figure at the back like moving. It's like, oh god, that scene was creepy. So yeah, good film. I won't say too much about it. I'm going to keep this as short as possible so I can put them both in. So I'll give this film a 8 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's as bad as people made out. I don't know why this film got shit on because it's not that bad. It is not that bad at all. So yeah, I've watched it again. I've enjoyed it. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for that. Now the review for the second one. I've got the second one on Blu-ray. Watched this tonight. Oh my god, it's so good. Film set in the 60s, 1967, Los Angeles. Stars this widowed woman and her two daughters. And they do this kind of like scam thing with sounds, and it's fake. All of it's just fake and stuff like that until one of the daughters think, well, what happens? Yeah, I think she buys herself a Ouija board or something. And then it kind of like grows, they start, the mother kind of like says, you know what, this is a good idea, let's mess about with a Ouija board. But the problem is though, like this, so it happens with the daughter, right? The daughter starts acting really strange, I mean creeper. It's like, and this film actually, I like the way they did this. The film like actually connects the last film, so it's kind of it's a prequel to the first film, because. Because there's a part right after the credits, and there's it explains who the hell the woman there's like who the woman is so it happens. I won't say it happens, but it's a good. I like the ending part. It's really good. So the daughter starts acting really strange. They bring some people around, people to to communicate with the dead and use the door. And the daughter kind of like speaks in these creepy voices of the dead people, and it's just creeper. Jesus Christ. There's some certain parts where the daughter's on her own, she's downstairs and she's like, she thinks she's talking to her dad and stuff like that, and she still sees where she looks through that thing, where the the thing with she looks through it, like next bit you see his figure at the back of the thing. Oh my god, you can see something moving like that. It's creepy, honest to God, it's creepy as hell. The daughter's creepy as hell, and there's some great effects in it. And it does explain, when they cover the mouths and stuff, it does explain that in the film. Like I said, I like the way they connect this film, and the fact that they do that, you appreciate the film more. You appreciate this film more after you've watched that, I think. I do, I actually like that even more now. So yeah, really good film. I like the way they did the there's one part, I saw parts of the film it's as if you're watching an old VHS tape, because it's like, it's a bit of dirt at the top and stuff like that. You see that? It's really cool doing that. Yeah, so it's really well done. And really good, well directed and stuff. I hope I'm not sure if they'll make a third one to this. I'm not sure. I hope they do. Finish off the storyline, because I think there's another story in that actually. I think there's another story. I've had a busy day today, so I'm a little bit out of it. I've got like a Ouija board myself. I'm not sure I'd mess about with it, but it's interesting though. It's interesting. Makes you wonder what would happen if you like mess about with a Ouija board and stuff like that. I don't know if this is what would happen in this film. I start talking in weird voices and start hearing voices. Oh, there's another scene in the film, right? Oh, this scene was creeper. You sometimes see this in this horror, supernatural films. One part, the daughter's in bed, right? And next minute, the covers start moving up and down, like it's like, she's like, she thinks her sister's messing about with the covers, and it's creepy. The scene is so creepy because she goes up like that. She goes, okay. That scene, it's just creepy. It's just creepy, because it's all dark. You see, it's all kind of, ugh. Film has a few twists to it of its own, but yeah, really good film. And we're talking for 10 bloody minutes now, and it's gonna watch some Daredevil a bit. Great acting from the cast. The mother, the two daughters. She has this boyfriend. No, actually, she has this boyfriend, but so it happens with him through the film. There's one creepy part with the daughters. The one that's the younger daughter starts saying creepy stuff to him, like about hanging and stuff, and it's creepy as hell. It's like, okay. but there's a great someone in the film makes an appearance. An actor who was on E.T. by the way, Elliot. He makes an appearance in this. I was like, wow, what a great freaking actor, really good actor. But yeah, really good film. I was like, oh my god, it's him off E.T. I had to make sure to check on. Is it really him? It is him. What's his name? I'm trying to think what his name was. Is it Henry Thomas? Isn't it? E.T. Elliot. Well, not E.T. himself. Elliot. Really good actor. Should see him on more films. He's such a good actor. Really is. But yeah, really good film. Sometimes, I mean, the first one got terrible reviews, but I sat there and watched it the first time and I thought, that wasn't that bad. I enjoyed that. It's weird. And then you watch it again. You know what? I enjoyed it even more. And then when you watch this one, you kind of go, I appreciate this one more. So what the hell's going off? Why the hell do I appreciate that one more? I like the fact that they just went, you know what? People didn't like that one, but you know what? Who cares? Let's follow from that storyline. Let's make it a prequel, and let's tie the storylines together, and it works. And done a great job to tie the storylines together. So yeah, really good. Yeah, really good film. So what rating would I give this? 9 out of 10 for that, because it's really good. A sequel that shouldn't, a sequel that shouldn't have been good, but it was, because people seem to poo on that one. But then, I admit, even my brother said it's not very good, but I watched it, I liked it. So he doesn't know Jack from Adam. So, but yeah, if you've never seen that, check it out. Yeah. So 9 out of 10 for that, 8 out of 10 for that. So yeah, really two good films. I think that's an underrated horror film. It's not perfect, but it's not as bad as people make out. But that was a really good sequel. Definitely worth watching. So yeah, anyway guys, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. I'll do this before I go off because I've got stuff to do. I've had a busy day too, so I'm a little bit, I did alright, not bad. So yeah, two great films. That one's probably better than that one, but that film is not as bad as people made out. It's pretty good actually. I thought it was pretty well underrated actually. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, you appreciate this more when you watch that. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, It's weird. It's weird. So yeah, good film. Two good films. Check it out, guys. I don't know. I always wanted to mess about with Ouija board. So if it's, sometimes you always have this stupid ideas you think, but then when you watch it, you think, you know what? I'm not so sure now. It's kind of cured that. Ouija board. It got past. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a video on me mess about, because I've got a Ouija board over there somewhere. So I was thinking about, put it out, put my camera on, and see what happens. If I start talking to him, the thing is though, if I ever did that right, I'll never fake it. If nothing happens, nothing happens. So yeah. Yeah, two good films. Check them out, guys. There you guys. I'm gonna better go. Take care, guys. Comments about what you think of the two Ouija movies. I thought the first one was good. I thought the second one was better. Take care, guys, and enjoy the video. Ouija, go.